Well, hello, Miramar. It is Women's History Month, and so I'm so excited to be bringing into the studio a beautiful woman who works with a very, very, very needed organization in our community. This month, we're celebrating all things women in history and women who are making waves for the future. So, without further ado, let's jump into our conversation with Charlene Stewart, and she'll tell us a lot more about what her and her organization does. Miss Charlene, welcome to Commission Corner.
Thank you so much, Miss Avril. I want to first of all just tell you thank you for having me here. I am so excited about the fact that we're in a new season of Women's Month. It's one of my favorite time of the year to celebrate women, and I celebrate you for what you have done and what you're doing. Just knowing that we're here and knowing that you're actually putting a light on us alone make me feel special in our community. So thank you for what you're doing in our community. I work for Mujeres Latinas, and we are in the community to help empower women, strengthen the family. Mujeres Latinas have been around for over 20 years in the Latin community. And last year, the CDC, the Children's Service of Broward, decided to give a bigger light to funding the woman community and to making sure that we're aware of the services in our community. So Mujeres Latinas is a company that is here to empower and strengthen the family structure. And a part of that, we basically allow the family to understand the resources that is out there to help them become powerful. It's known that there's so much things out there, but we just don't know about it. There's resources that are out there that are free, that are sometimes not just for us to know about, but for us to share with our community and to share with others. Right. As a community mental health worker, that's who I am. And there's 3 of us on board. And we basically go to the community and we find our families that are in need of resources. Okay. And we bring light to it. We become the advocate. We become the bridge. We become the connect and the glue to the resources. We bring awareness to the things that are happening that they might not be aware of. Such as, for example, this guide is one of the guides that we help to bring light to. The Children's Services of Broward have a platter of information in the guide. It's normally in your doctor's office, your child's school. It's downstairs in the front of the community centers. It's inside of in your building, in the front as soon as you walk in, as a resource. And in that resource, there is information about mental health, food banks, clinics, after-school services, support services for mothers who needs help with depression, all services that are in Broward that we might not know about. And this is what we're here to do, is to become the bridge to connect you to the services that you might have no clue exist. And like I said before, as a community mental health worker, what we actually do is we go and we find the areas that are in need. And it might just be that you need someone to go over your goals with. So we get you into our community, and we actually get you in as a community mental health worker. We basically sit down with you, talk about your goals, go over it with you, and try to come to an area to help you to understand that we're here to walk you through the process for 6 months. The one requirement we have is that we're asking that you have a child between the age of 1 to 18. Okay. Could be a dad, it could be a mother, it could be a grandmother. Once you have a child, we're here to help you link to the services that Broward community we're not aware of.
That's amazing. And this resource guide, like you said, it's jam-packed
with resources.
I'm seeing information about summer programs, assistance with childcare. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's pages and pages of information that somebody who does not know the resources exist could just pick this up, like you said, from downstairs in the lobby, in their doctor's office.
In your child's
Flip
school.
through it, yes, and find a resource you did not know was available and possibly free.
And Broward County provide these services. Most of them are 90% free, because what it is the county, the Children's Services fund it, and it will tell you funded by Children's Services. And because it's funded by the Children's Service, you are allowed to gain the services based on your need. It could be that you just need, like we said before, access to getting transportation back and forth. There's tons of different services that Broward County offer for transportation for mothers who might not necessarily have a car. It's how to get your child into a school that might be able to take you at another level in regards to you might need to have a child that has autism. We might be able to help you to connect to the correct services. It's just a platter of different things that you might need that we're here to help you with as a community mental health worker.
Amazing. And this is so in line with what cities would like for our residents to be aware of. This one resource guide it can unlock the door for so many services for somebody who is in need and who meets the requirements. I have one question though.
Sure.
Mujeres Latinas means Latin women.
Yes.
How is this serving everyone? Does it serve everyone? And what's the misconception with that being the title?
Oh, I love the question. So Mujeres Latinas started in the Spanish community where they were advocating for Spanish women who sometimes struggle with the idea of not knowing what's going on in school, not knowing how to find services. And last year, the Children's Service of Broward now opened the idea of their refunding and remarketing how the function of Mujeres Latinas is. So now we're open to Broward in a bigger and wider perspective. So we're servicing Miramar, we're servicing Davie, we're servicing Hollywood, Hollandale, Pembroke Pines. So now we're servicing women from all different culture. You could be from anywhere where there's no limitations. So the name is Mujeres Latinas Empowering Women, and we're empowering families. It's not just the Spanish community. Now the umbrella is open to the whole community.
Awesome. Another thing, we're in a climate where a lot of people who are in South Florida may be a little bit timid about seeking services because they're concerned that the government is going to come looking for them or somebody's going to come snatch me up. How safe is it for somebody to reach out to get some of the assistance that's offered here?
So I so want to reassure our community at Mujeres Latinas and as a community mental health worker, our goal is to help you navigate through services. We do collect data, but our data is not going to take it to a place where you might feel threatened.
Okay.
We're here and engaging with the community where I will come to your home. As a community mental health worker, we are trained to go to your house and to help you sit down and go over what we're about and to help you find the services that is available to you that you might not be aware of. So there is a big fear for a lot of people that I'm encountering, like, oh, if I give you my name, am I going to get in trouble? We can tell you we're here to help you through that process. We're here to be the support person, the ear, your advocate. We're here to navigate you. We're here to be that bridge, to hold your hand, to sit with you, because we're here in the community for the community, and you're safe with us.
So Charlene, I'm going to ask you, if you had an opportunity to speak to the heart of a single mom sitting at home, not too certain how she's going to provide for her child or a service she needs that she's afraid to go and ask for, what would you say to her in that camera right there?
I would say, Mom, right now, it's really difficult for everyone to think that you can actually reach out to someone that's given the opportunity to tell you that I'm here for you. But I can tell you that we're going to leave the number on the screen and you can get in touch with us. We are here to walk you through the space and the fear and the concerns that you're having and to help you find the services. Mujeres Latinas, we're trained to not look at your concerns of the government or any other entities that you might feel might be your fear. We're here to help guide you through your needs. We're here to tell you about the food banks. We're here to tell you about the resources that can possibly help your children, to help you become more empowered in the community. Whatever fears you're experiencing, we're here to empower you. We're not here to ignite that fear in you, but to help you navigate through that fear, because everyone is experiencing some fear right now, but we're here for you. As a community mental health worker, please reach out to us so we can be that person to help you thrive through this season.
Thank you for speaking directly to the heart of moms. And I'm pretty sure just listening and watching, there's actually going to be people who will read into what you just said and absorb it and hopefully find one of these resources or call the number that's going to pop on the screen and get the services that we need. It's so vital that we have organizations like the one you work for reach into the community and highlight and help women, especially moms and women who are maybe not in a family unit. I recall very much being that young girl. I had no family unit and I had to make my way through South Florida, going through college, trying to find housing, trying to find a good meal to eat. And so I would have loved to have known that there's a resource I can call. I mean, I didn't have children, but there's resources for those who do have children. And I'm so happy that you're with an organization that has a heart for the moms.
Yes, and Mujeres Latinas our heart is here. All of us that work in the company, our goal is to help navigate through all your needs. It doesn't have to necessarily be just one thing. It could just be a platter of. So a lot of us sometimes think when you reach out for services, you have to be in dire issues
Right.
but it could just be that you need someone to talk to and you need to connect to a support group. That's what we're here for. It could be that you need mental health help. We can help you connect. It could be that you need someone to get some food this weekend because your paycheck doesn't look the same. We're here for that. It could be that you need a bed for your child. We're here to help you get that bed. It could be your mom, you're pregnant, you need a crib, you need clothing, you need a stroller, whatever it is that you need. It could be a dad. You're like, I don't know how to get my kids into a youth program. We're here for that. It could be all the different things you can think of. As a community mental health worker, we're here working for you to help you navigate the services.
So did you hear that, dads? You don't have to be a mom. You don't have to be a mujer latina to take advantage of the services. If you have children and you need resources, this book, this organization is here to assist you. Speaking of dads, moms, and children,
Yes, let's talk about it.
we are having in our city the Joy and Happiness Fest. Because like you said, we could all use a little more joy and a lot more happiness.
Yes.
Your organization will be at
Yes.
our Joy and Happiness Fest that's taking place on March 14th
Yes.
at Shirley Branca Park from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Tell me why it's important for you to attend events like this where families will be there.
It's important because one of the things that we want is the families to know that we're here. And the fact that you're making an event that's going to be fun, it's going to be intriguing. We're going to have tons of different little things for the family to connect with. So to me, the idea of making springtime fun time to have the family come out and see who we are, to get the edge off the idea of we're an organization. No, we're here to help you. We're here for you to know that we want you to basically go through life knowing that we exist. This is a resource guide. We're that person. We're that resource guide to help you. So it's kind of the dream idea for me as a community mental health worker to be a part of an organization and to be a part of the city that is consistently thinking of how to bring services to the community. So I am super excited about that date.
And I'm excited about you being present. The whole day is really about taking a break from the things that have been stressing us, have been stressing the kids. School is tough.
Yes.
Not just the academics, just the presence. Just being in school can be tough for certain kids. Spring break is such a free time for the children. And so the opportunity for them to come out and have carefree fun
Yes.
and for parents to have resources been made available to them and to hear from organizations that care is so important. And I couldn't be more thrilled.
And the activities.
Well, yes, I don't even want to go into all the fun stuff that's planned for the kids, but your parents, you just got to come out March 14th, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Have a really, really good time with the family. Learn about resources, learn what the city has available for you, and have a really good, feel-good day.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you there.
As we said as we opened the show, it is Women's History Month, and we are doing all things women here in the city of Miramar. Me personally, I'm taking the opportunity to spread information and share knowledge to young women in our society. On 2 occasions this month, I will be performing as a panelist. One would be at FIU. I will be serving as a panelist for the Women Who Lead conference at FIU on March 18th. That panel will be talking about what it is to be fierce in leadership. And I am so ready to share with the young, bright minds of FIU what it took for me to get here and what it's going to take for me to stay here. And it's because I'm a fierce woman. I'm excited and looking forward to that. Also, on March 27th, I'll be helping an organization that is hosting a workshop, a summit for young women in our City of Miramar high schools. So on March 27th at our Sunset Lakes Community Center, we're going to be having that summit for our young ladies where I'm going to do a brief conversation with them and talk to them about my journey into leadership and try to just drop some gems, some pearls of wisdom to them as they go about their careers and planning for their futures. So all things imparting knowledge into women and all things sharing, no gatekeeping here. It's all about inspiring the future generation of women to be successful. Outside of that, I also want to share that on March 21st, I will be reading right over at our Miramar Library, our regional library. I'm going to be doing Storytime Fun Day. and that's going to be from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And that's with the Williams Education Center, as well as the Kiwanis Club of East Pines, Miramar. That's also an event-filled day. They have activities for the children. We're going to have quite a few guest authors who are going to be reading. It is something that is about literacy, community, and family, and I wouldn't miss it. I am a reader. I've always been someone with a book in my hand, and now I'm sharing that knowledge with the children whose ears are open and ready to hear. And I'm so excited to be bringing these few events and activities during this month right here in our city and throughout South Florida. Well, Ms. Charlene, I want to thank you so much for joining us in studio today for Commission Corner. Your information and insights, I'm sure, are going to really reach the hearts of the community that you hope to serve. And I'm honored that you're here serving and helping our residents here in the city of Miramar.
I thank you. I am so grateful for the opportunity, and I thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for seeing us. Thank you for doing what people are just not doing. Like, you're doing women. You're not just thinking of one aspect, you're thinking of the holistic part of a woman, their emotional need, their psychological need, just the need of wellness. And thank you for that. Thank you for who you are.
You're very welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And that wraps up this month's episode of Commission Corner. Finally, a reminder that it's important to attend and participate in our commission meetings. Let's keep working together to build a stronger, safer, more united Miramar. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay Miramar strong.